Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NRW Riot. Tonight, we get one step closer to finding out who our inaugural world champion will be, as the semifinals of the World Championship Tournament will take place here live in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am your host / commentator for the evening, as always, Nathan Rogers, and we have a hell of a night planned for tonight. Starting things off with our two tournament matches. Ethan Yates will be going one-on-one with Orlando Olave to kick off the night. The winner of this match will face the winner of our main event, Gavin Thorne and Cameron Rose. And the winners of both of those matches will main event our first ever pay-per-view, Awakening. Also tonight, we are going to hear from Will Gamble, pretty much against our will, but we are going to hear from Gamble tonight as he's going to address the challenge that Asher Mistral left him last episode. But I'm going to stop talking as we're going to get right into the action. It's time to figure out who our first finalist is going to be for the World Championship at Awakening.
Yo, Orlando, this is your night. You beat Rishi last week, you got Yates for sure tonight, no problem.
Tonight's the night to be great. But not just for me. Cameron, we're both going to do what we know we can do, what the world now knows we can do, and that's be great. Both of us. We're going to both win our matches. I'm going to show the world, you're going to show the world. It's going to be us against the world. We're going to be main eventing Awakening for that championship. One of us will walk away because that's what we've been destined to do since we stepped foot in this company and in this tournament. We got this tonight. This is our night.
Damn right it is, man. Cameron Rose versus Orlando Olave in the main event of Awakening for the World Championship. That has a nice ring to it, if I do say so myself. Looking forward to it. So, you take out Yates, I'll take care of Mr. Thorne here tonight, and we got ourselves a date in the main event of Awakening.
Yes, sir, and if you don't mind me, I got a championship match to qualify for. I'll talk to you after the match. Good luck out there for your match. It's time for me to go be great.
Yes, sir. Go out there and kill it.
Orlando Olave and Cameron Rose have their sights set on making history. But speaking of Olave, here he comes as he enters the semifinals of the World Championship Tournament. One of 4 men to make it. But his opponent tonight is a very tall task. Olave's resume so far, he beat Sawyer Storm in round 1, and he beat Rishi Da Cruz in the quarterfinals. And now he looks towards Ethan Yates. It has been many times that we've seen Orlando Olave kick off an episode of Riot. This man knows how to get the crowd hyped up right. This man is a joy to watch in the ring. And he is looking to help him and Cameron make their dreams come true by main eventing Awakening. But he is not the only one with this opportunity, as here comes Ethan Yates. Yates' resume coming into this match: defeated Malcolm Kane in round 1 and defeated Leo Beckett in the quarterfinals. And now has his sights set on Orlando Olave and making it to Awakening. The word has been used a lot. He is a killer. And he has proved that he is a killer in the past 2 tournament matches. Olave has a tough matchup ahead of him. Yates has probably looked the strongest out of everyone in this tournament so far. Besides maybe Olave, yeah. Yates has looked the strongest. These 2 men, in my opinion, have looked the best so far in this tournament, and they're going to be going one-on-one. Like I've said so many times in this tournament, I could see this match being in the finals, but instead we're seeing it here in the semifinals. These 2 have worked extremely hard to get to this moment, but only one can advance to the main event of Awakening to compete for our first ever World Championship. Ethan Yates. Here in Indianapolis, ready to break Olave. Orlando Olave here in Indianapolis, ready to take care of the killer. Here comes Yates with the shoulder tackle. Starting off hot. And the semifinals is underway as Yates, not wasting any time. Lariat! Yates now, elbow right to the heart of Orlando Olave. Picking up Orlando. Oh, counter. Here comes Olave. High kick. Look at Olave go. Big fight feel tonight in Indianapolis. Going down. Olave snap German suplex. As you can see, him slow to get to his feet there because Yates is not the easiest to lift. And now Olave sends him in the corner. Chop. And now Olave, knees to the face of Ethan Yates. These 2 not wasting any time, getting right into the action. Olave lifting Yates, Michinoku driver. 1. Yates kicks out. The size difference is very evident in this match. Olave 6'1", 225. Ethan Yates 6'2", 237. Same height, but Yates weighs about 12 pounds more. And now, Yates just teeing off. This is what Yates does. Uses his brutality, his strength, to just demolish anyone he steps in the ring with. We saw that with Leo Beckett. He put the work in on Beckett, and even against Malcolm Kane on the James Queen era episode, which only lasted 1 episode, where we saw Yates handle a 6'5" plus giant. And now kick to the midsection. Yates looking for that axe kick. Cover on Olave. And Olave might have been out for the count right away. Yates thought he could pull out a quick victory against Orlando, but Orlando survives. Yates snaps suplex. And we are in for a championship reign of blood if Ethan Yates becomes our first champion. Olave sidesteps the boot. And now Olave sends him into the corner. Orlando. Oh, Yates tries to put the legs up. Olave catches him. Kick to the chest. And Olave. Oh, what is he doing? Waiting on Yates. Yates falls for the trap. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Olave to the outside. Suplex to the outside. Yates goes down. And Olave turning the tides of this match. Now, if we see Olave as our world champion, we are in for a reign of very fun matches because Olave has put on some incredible matches in his short time here in NRW. His match with Sawyer on the James Queen era episode, and his match with Rishi de Cruz was an all-time classic. Here comes Olave just punching away. Man, if you're going up against someone like Yates, you gotta fight fire with fire. You gotta match his brutality, which is hard to do, but Olave seems to have a strategy. Here comes Orlando, tornado big boot. Cover. Yates with the shoulder up. Not gonna let this opportunity go to waste. Olave, oh, Yates powering out, and now Yates into the corner. Goes Olave, good God, we saw this against Beckett. Buckle bomb! Jesus. But Olave not going down without a fight. Olave, snap, suplex of his own. Picking up Yates. Oh, into the corner goes Yates. Olave. Oh. Yates gets the legs up. This time sends Olave into the corner. Oh, lariat, elbow, strike. Good God. Olave's knocked the hell out. What is this next? Oh, off the ropes. Sending a lifeless Olave. Spinning power slam. Good God. And now, Uranagi slam. Rolling over into a cover. Is Yates advancing to Awakening? No, it's not. It's the crowd firmly behind Orlando. They want to see Orlando make it to the main event. And Yates wants to put a stop to that. What is Yates thinking? Oh, God. Oh, to the knee. And now pointing at the crowd. The crowd. Major Orlando Olave supporters tonight. Off the ropes again. Pop-up strike to the gut of Olave. And he is gasping for air. And Yates. Olave, some reason, up to his feet. Oh! Discus big boot from the corner. And Olave might be out cold. But no. Has enough adrenaline in his body to get the shoulder up. I mean, that's a lethal combo. Knock the air out of you and then kick you right in your damn face. And Yates not done. Oh! Olave counters. Off the ropes goes Yates. Oh! Bicycle pump kick. And now Olave with a Uranagi of his own. Lifting Ethan Yates, and now Olave into the corner. Oh, Tree of Woe. Off the ropes, Olave. Oh, right to the midsection of Ethan Yates into. What the hell? German suplex. Kick out by Yates. Beautiful stuff from Olave. But Yates is not done yet. DDT. On the apron. Oh! Trying to knock Yates to the outside. And now Yates this time trying to lure Olave in. And he does! Flying shoulder tackle. That is terrifying. Yates has him up. Lucid Dreams. No! Olave counters DDT. I thought Yates was looking for Lucid Dreams there, and he might have been. But Olave clearly been doing his homework. Olave spin out power bomb to Ethan Yates. And now telling Yates to be quiet. What is this? Oh, knees to the face once again. Good God. Olave to the top rope. Moonsault! Beautiful stuff. 1, 2, no! Yates still holding on to that dream of being world champion, and he is not going to let a moonsault get in the way of that. Olave, what the hell is this? Brainbuster into another cover. Yates still fires out of it. Yates grabbing his head. What the hell is Olave thinking? Olave looking for a kick. Yates catches him. Damn, overhand strike. That looked absolutely horrible. What the hell? Whoa! What even is that? Cyclone suplex, of course. Kick in the midsection. Axe kick. Olave catches him. Throws him back. Wants him up. Yates getting up to his feet. Olave. No. Counters the tornado big boot. And now Yates off the ropes. Oh! Spinning back elbow. Knocks Olave clean out. And now Yates uncharted territory. Knee strike off the top rope. Olave gets out. These two going to war with the opportunity of making the finals of the World Championship Tournament. Oh God, what is Yates thinking? Has him on the top rope, rolling neck breaker. Olave makes his way to the outside, picking up Orlando. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Powerbomb on the announce table. This is what I mean with how Yates just absolutely brutalizes his opponents. And now Yates has him. Oh, just forearms to the unguarded face of Olave. Chop, strike, back elbow, kick to the midsection, super kick. Might have just kicked his damn nose off. And a tornado big boot. Olave might be out cold. No, he's not. Olave kicks out as the crowd here in Indianapolis chanting. Or not chanting, clapping. And now has him locked in. Oh my God. Absolutely brutal. Borderline mean. Not borderline, that was mean. Headbutt, no! Caught him, drop kick! Olave! Top rope goes Orlando! What a way to turn the tides of the match! Here comes Orlando! Falling super kick! Olave elbow, Itakiri! Olave is on fire! Picking up Yates. Into a Uranagi slam! Back to the top rope! Olave doing whatever he can. 450 splash! 1, 2, another cover. Is it enough? And Olave sure as hell thought so too. Olave's getting tired of dealing with Yates. He's getting tired of getting clothesline punched, kicked by Yates. He wants this to be over. Axe handle, counter by Olave, tornado, big boot. Beautiful counter there by Olave, picking him up. Skyfall! Is Olave going to the main event? Olave has punched his ticket to Awakening. What a win for Olave! And Olave is one step closer to being our inaugural world champion. What a match! And what a way to win a match by Olave. caught Yates out of nowhere with the discus big boot. And Skyfall is all she wrote. Orlando Olave is your first finalist for the NRW World Championship Tournament. Now, will Olave and Cameron's dream of main eventing against each other come true in the main event? We're going to have to find out, but up next, on a more depressing note, we're going to have to hear from Will Gamble as he addresses Asher Mistral's challenge left for him last episode. Well, it's time to find out what Will Gamble has to say to the NRW fans here tonight in Indianapolis. And judging by their reaction, I don't think they want to see Will Gamble. And low-key, I don't really either. There he is. If you're unfamiliar, he used to come out with sunglasses on, but Asher Mistral broke them in a backstage altercation. And Gamble is out here to address Asher's challenge that he made last episode. Where Asher Mistral basically said, "I'm tired of the talk. Come face me one-on-one and prove that you aren't a coward." Now, I'm expecting a very cowardice answer, but we'll see what happens. Gamble 1-0 here in NRW. Beat Tyler Reeves on episode 1. Let's see what Will Gamble has to say here tonight. You realize booing me doesn't change the fact that the Indianapolis Colts are only going to get 3 wins next year, right? I mean, by God, how many times does Trevor Crane have to send us to the dumbest possible town for RIOT? I did not think it would get worse than Richmond last episode, but here we are, the great city of Indianapolis, Indiana, where we still think Anthony Richardson is a quality quarterback. Bunch of dumbasses. Delusional dumbasses. Anyway, that's besides the point. While I'm here in this great town, it's because I'm here to address my number 1 fanboy. That's Asher Mistral, ladies and gentlemen. The guy who can't seem to get my name out of his mouth. The guy who has been obsessed with me for episodes on end. The guy who broke my sunglasses, lost me a bunch of money, and has now challenged me to a match. Now, I've thought long and hard over the past week on whether or not I want to accept his challenge or not, because I think there's 2 directions I can go. The first being I accept his challenge and embarrass him in front of everyone and just end his career right then and there. Or ignore him, let him continue his NRW journey, and he'll just end up embarrassing himself anyways. While I'm climbing the ladder, winning championships, he's just going to be stuck losing episode after episode. So either way, Asher Mistral is getting embarrassed. Either way, the outcome is still positive for Will Gamble. And either way, Asher Mistral still falls off the face of the earth. So being the smart man that I am, the smartest currently in Indianapolis, to be honest, I have decided to combine both options. Asher Mistral will get embarrassed, but not by me, yet. You see, Asher, I will face you. I accept your challenge only if you beat someone of my choice next episode. So, here's where it benefits only Will Gamble, because who I pick is going to embarrass you next episode, Asher. He's a very good friend of mine, and we've grown quite close so far here in NRW, so you're done. But if for some reason you manage to squeak away with a win, I'll just embarrass you either way. You see, this is why, Asher, you need to take notes from me. Everyone in this arena needs to take notes from me on how to be successful. It's thoughts and ideas like that Either way, Asher, you're getting embarrassed. So you have a choice now. You can either pull back your offer of a challenge, we go our separate ways, or you stand your ground and you face someone next episode, get embarrassed, and then we never have to see each other again. Or, for some miracle, you win, I embarrass you, and then we never have to see each other again. There's your answer, Asher. You wanted it, you got it. Unfortunately, it's not what you wanted, but that's the price you're gonna have to pay. I mean, what did you expect? Of course, Will Gamble just can't fight Asher Mistral. He's got to go through one of his friends. I've said it so many times. What a dick. Every single time Will Gamble comes out to the ring, he just spews a bunch of bullshit. I mean, Indianapolis is a great town. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, we'll see if Asher Mistral gives in to Will Gamble's demands. But we're going to keep going with the action here tonight as we're going to get right back to ringside here in Indianapolis.
What did I tell you, Cameron? Going out there and being great, and now look. Main event of Awakening is on the cusp for both of us. You're up next to show the world what you can do.
Yes, sir, that's what I'm talking about. What did I tell you? Zero doubts whatsoever. Ethan Yates, done. Orlando Olave, main event of our first ever pay-per-view at Awakening. World Championship. Hell, we're one step closer to getting that match you and I were talking about. Orlando Olave, Cameron Rose, NRW World Championship. First time ever, main event, history makers. But, speaking of doubters, like I had no doubt in you, I gotta overcome doubt once again. People didn't think I could beat Callum Thane. People didn't think I could beat Vea Akiona, but here I stand, semifinals, face to face, and now I got a little bit of a problem to handle. And handle it, I most certainly will. Gavin Thorne in the main event, hell, we're gonna be main event in the pay-per-view, but for now, I got a main event this episode of Riot, and I'm gonna solve this problem, put Gavin Thorne down, and I'm gonna get my opportunity, and you and I are gonna tear the house down without a doubt.
You're right, and I can't wait to be sitting back here watching every second of it and come out there and celebrate with you to end the show. And then eventually we'll go on to Awakening, put on the best match this company's ever seen, and the better man might get his hand held high, but we'll both be winners because one of us will be the world champion. Now go out there and show everyone what we know you can do.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some more action here tonight on Riot. As Indianapolis probably needs to go wash their hands after hearing from Will Gamble, because that was just a bunch of... Anyways, here comes Eli Everest making his NRW debut. Eli Everest, 5'11", 201, from New York City, ready to get down to work here in NRW. Eli Everest has had appearances in UPW, JCW, but hasn't done much with his career. He finds his way in NRW, looking to rewrite his history. But let's see who Eli Everest is facing here tonight. Here we go. Who is Eli up against? Hell yeah! It's time to see Sawyer Storm in action. Last time we saw this man, he tore the house down in the James Queen era, which only lasted one episode, against Orlando Olave, hence the one loss. We just saw Olave qualify for the finals of the World Championship Tournament. Here is the man he beat in round 1. Sawyer Storm is here, ladies and gentlemen. Storm 5'10", 180 from Juneau, Alaska. And if you didn't see his match with Olave on the unofficial episode 1, he and Olave probably were match of the night. One of the best matches in NRW's short history. And now we get to see Sawyer Storm in action once again. Here we go, Eli Everest, Sawyer Storm, referee rings the bell. Here's Sawyer! Coming in hot with a drop kick. And now sending Eli to the corner, off the ropes, getting extra momentum. Look at Sawyer! Backhand spring elbow by Sawyer. Now, look at that! From Storm! And now here comes Sawyer Storm. Striking away. These are two high flyers in the ring. So we're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Similar statures, similar size. This is going to be a very fun match. Oh, here comes Sawyer. Look at this from Storm. Missile drop kick and a kick up. Getting Indy on their feet. And brilliant stuff from Trevor Crane. Putting Sawyer Storm in action right after Will Gamble. Because this crowd needs to be rejuvenated. Let's just say. Because Will Gamble kind of sucked the energy out of this building. And now there's Sawyer Storm, tilt-a-whirl DDT. Look at this, Sawyer Storm on fire. Or should I say ice cold, whatever. Oh, chop. Here comes Storm. Drop kick by Sawyer. Sends Eli flying. And now hyping up Indy. Sawyer, oh, senton. Right to the spine of Eli Everest. Here comes Sawyer. Oh, high kicks. Eli with the reversal. And now here's Everest. Knee strike to the chest of Sawyer Storm. Picking up Storm. Big strike. Here comes Eli Everest, fury of strikes. Oh, some forearms. Everest, sit out clothesline. Picking up Storm. Here comes Everest. Oh, catches Sawyer. Now sending him face first into the middle turnbuckle. And now sizing up Sawyer. Picking him up. Now we haven't seen anything of Eli Everest in the ring. This is his first NRW match. Sawyer, like I said, we saw him against Olave where he came up short. But in that match, Sawyer proved that he can go. Showed off his speed and high-flying ability very well. And now taking down Sawyer, or taking down Eli. Sawyer taking down Eli. Here comes Sawyer. Top rope goes Everest. Look at this from Sawyer, Spanish fly. Like I was saying, very, very good at high-flying abilities. The top rope is Sawyer Storm's domain. And now, what the hell is this from Storm? Look at Storm, Tope con hilo. As the crowd here in Indy loving Sawyer Storm. Throwing Everest back in the ring. Picking up Eli. Sawyer taking down Everest. Lift up Frankensteiner. Oh, and now Sawyer. What is he thinking? Driving him. No! Eli counters. Headlock counter there by Eli. Picking up Sawyer. Middle of the ring. Sending him down. Spin out Michinoku driver. 1, 2. Kick out by Sawyer. And now Sawyer counters forearm to the face. Misses that backhand. Sawyer moves out of harm's way. Super kick. Eli counters. Here comes Everest. Wheelbarrow. Bulldog. As Sawyer missed that spinning forearm. Rolled out of the way. Eli ducked the super kick. Great sequence by both those men. Or great ring awareness, I'd say, by Eli. Oh, Sawyer kicks him in the dome. Spinning forearm. Drops Everest. Picking up Eli. Oh, counter there by Everest. Chop. Here comes Everest. High kick. Taking out the legs. Everest and Seguri. Drops Storm. And now Everest has his target locked on Storm. What is he thinking? Picking him up. Driving him face first into the mat. And now going for a cover on Sawyer. Sawyer kicks out. Not going to be enough to put away Sawyer here tonight on Riot. And if you are enjoying Riot, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more amazing action. We have our first pay-per-view event coming up, NRW Awakening, where we're going to crown our first world champion. Sawyer sending Everest flying off the top rope. And now Sawyer top rope. Splash by Storm. It's Eli to the outside. Sawyer wiping out Eli. Picking up Everest. Now back in the ring goes Eli. Sawyer back to the top rope. What the hell is he thinking? As Eli getting up to his feet. That's a lot of distance to travel. Can Sawyer do it? Yes, he does! Wiping out Eli. And now kick to the midsection. Frostbite! Drives down Eli. And now has him on the ropes. Here comes Sawyer. Snowstorm! Cover by Sawyer. And Sawyer picked up his first win here in NRW. Great performance by Sawyer here tonight on Riot. As impressive as always. As Sawyer, looking to bounce back from the World Championship Tournament, does so very well tonight. I'm excited to see more of this young man here on NRW.
All right, I get it. I'll do it. No problem. Oh, we're live. Hello, everybody. My name is Adam Lord. I am joined today by Lucius Lockhart. Lucius, why were you so insistent on getting an interview with me?
Whoa, this is what it's like to be interviewed? This is so cool, man. Thank you, Adam, for letting me do this. This is insane. Like, the camera, talking to all the people, everybody listening to me. That's so cool, man. I don't even know what to say right now. I guess I could...
Hold on. Oh, hell no. What is going on here?
Yo, man, I'm just trying to get an interview just like you, man.
Hold on. This is exactly what we're not going to do. Not only was I screwed out of my time to talk to the people last week, but now you're going to sit here and try to do it to me again. See, this is exactly what we're not going to do. Are you kidding? What are you doing, Adam?
I'm just doing my job.
This is my camera time. This is time for you to be interviewing me because you're my personal interviewer.
I am?
Yes, you are, and I'm not going to remind you one more time. So this is the only time I'm going to say it. And you, Lucius, so help me God, if you look at me one more time with that blank stare, I'm going to lose it. I better not hear one word out of your goddamn mouth, so help me God. This is the second week I've been screwed here to address my fans. Lucius, I don't know what fuels you to be this stupid. It's something new with you every single week. First, you're running off doing absolutely nothing but ruining other people's time like Will Gamble, making a problem in his life. You're making a problem in my life. So, how about we take care of the problem, Lucius? How about you take your sorry ass and go back to wherever you came from, because we don't need you.
I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to be just like you.
Shut the hell up, Lucius! What did I say? Oh my god. So, Adam, did I or did I not tell him to shut the hell up?
I think so. That sounds about right, yeah.
Lucius, you're gonna speak when I tell you. You can speak. I don't think you get it. I don't want to hear one more peep out of your brain-dead, moronic self. If I hear one more mind-boggling thought coming from your empty head, so help me God, I won't be responsible for the things I do. Finally. Now, back to where we were last week.
Oh god, if you thought that Jalen crash out was bad, he just got his TV time cut off for the second straight episode. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Anyways, we're back here at ringside for some more action tonight on Riot. As out comes Blake Anderson, who we haven't seen since the James Queen era, which only lasted one episode, where he was involved in the World Championship tournament and lost in round 1 to Alan Esteban. Also that same night, he knocked Will Gamble the hell out, so he's a Nathan Rogers favorite, let's just say. Alan Esteban, of course, went on to face Gavin Thorne in the quarterfinals, in which Gavin Thorne beat him to advance to our main event tonight, where Gavin Thorne will go one-on-one with Cameron Rose to see who will face Orlando Olave at Awakening. But going back to Blake Anderson, Anderson is 6 foot 198 from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And his match with Esteban, although it was a long time ago, was a very hard-hitting match. So from Blake Anderson, expect an intense, hard-hitting style and expect to be kicked a lot. But here we go. Who is Anderson up against tonight? Oh, he is up against another tournament member who was recently eliminated, Leo Beckett. And look who is joining him, accompanying to the ring by Eddie Asherts. Now, if you're unfamiliar with why Eddie is accompanying him, last episode, Eddie Asherts came up to Beckett and told him to take his hand so we can make him a star. And it looks like Leo Beckett has taken the hand. If you're unfamiliar with Eddie Asherts, this man has made so many careers in professional wrestling, and it looks like he is trying to add Leo Beckett to that list. This is a very dangerous partnership. It was undecided last episode if Leo Beckett was going to take Eddie Asher's hand, but it looks like he has, and they are aligned here tonight. Beckett with Eddie versus Blake Anderson. Here we go. Both men locking up. Beckett, oh, huge spinning elbow strike. Drops Anderson and now sends Blake into the corner. Oh, elbows to Blake. Now Leo Beckett currently 1-1 here in NRW after defeating Drew Corbett in round 1 of the World Championship Tournament and then losing to Ethan Yates last episode in the quarterfinals. That is when Eddie Asherts came up to him, complimented Beckett for his performance in the tournament, and then offered him a spot to be on Eddie's roster. And Beckett has accepted. This is honestly an incredible opportunity for Beckett. As, like I said, Eddie, he may be a bit of an asshole, but he has made some incredible careers. And he has built some people to be main event level. And if Beckett wants to be main event level, Eddie is a very quick path to main event status. Here's Beckett, neckbreaker. As we just saw Blake having some amazing offense on Beckett, but Beckett has turned the tides of this match. Fisherman Buster by Beckett. Now Leo Beckett is 6'1", 237 from Birmingham, England. One of England's best. And now he's egging Blake on. Blake now, knee strike, and that is that hard-hitting ability that I talked about with Blake Anderson. Now sending Beckett into the corner. Oh, what the hell is this from Blake Anderson? Anderson, knee strike. Right in front of Eddie. And Ashert's pretty much coaching Beckett right now. Now, Beckett may be one of England's best, but I mean, like we saw, Beckett didn't win the World Championship tournament, so there's always improvement to be made, and I think Beckett realizes that. That is why he has accepted Eddie's offer. And let's see if that comes into play tonight. Knee strike by Blake. And Blake's looking to bounce back from his round 1 loss to Alan Esteban. A win over Leo Beckett would be great momentum for the future. Now it's a headlock locked in on Beckett. Blake has just been kicking away at Leo Beckett. And now Blake sizing up Beckett. What does he think? What is his mission here? Oh! Huge strike drops Leo Beckett. Cover. 1, 2. And Beckett gets out at 2. And now picking up Beckett. Chop, no. Beckett counters. Leo now sending him into the corner. Oh! It looks like that turnbuckle has magically disappeared. I wonder who's responsible for that. Mr. Eddie Ashert's down there. And now dropping Blake. 1, 2. Kick out by Blake. And that's what I mean by how Eddie doesn't necessarily break the rules, but he'll bend the rules to benefit his guys. And that is a partial reason as to why his guys have so much success. Eddie plays a massive part in it. Whether that's helping him ringside, training, all of that. He is wonderful at what he does. And that's what honestly makes him so hateable. I mean, the ways in which he helps his guys are questionable, but he's damn good at his job. And now Beckett has Blake. Big forearm drops Blake. Blake on the outside. Here comes Beckett. Oh, Blake with the counter. Striking him right in the face. As Blake trying to counter pretty much both Eddie and Beckett. And now Blake. What is this? Drop toe hold. And now continuing to target that leg. As the referee has put the turnbuckle pad back on. Knee strike to the gut. But Beckett, I think, blocked most of that. And now, no! What the hell was that? Blake somehow manages to get a hip drop off. That was an insane reversal sequence. And now Blake screaming at Beckett to get up. Look at this! Oh, right to the head. Double foot stomp to the back of the skull of Leo Beckett. And that is that style we've seen so much of from Blake Anderson. Blake Anderson's biggest assets are his legs. And now, oh, right to the eyes, uppercut by Beckett. And now Leo sending Blake into the corner. Up to the top rope. What is Leo thinking? Oh, good God. Oh, my God. Middle rope power slam. Drops Blake Anderson. And now a cover by Beckett. 1. Kick out by Blake. And now Beckett. Here comes Leo. Striking away. Dropping Blake Anderson. And oh, look at this from Beckett. Off the ropes. Spinning forearm. No. Counter by Anderson. And now Anderson. Forearm into a Northern Lights suplex. Picking up Leo Beckett. Oh, right to the arm. And now continuing the assault on Leo. Leo, oh, counter. Oh, seeing ghosts. Seeing ghosts. Leo Beckett wins. Holy shit. And Blake Anderson is going to be seeing ghosts because that was incredible by Leo Beckett. As Leo Beckett advances to 2-1 here in NRW. And his newfound partnership with Eddie Asherts is here. Holy shit, what a match. What a freaking ending. Leo Beckett hit Seeing Ghosts out of nowhere. Holy crap. I mean, we saw something similar against Drew Corbett. That's a move that he can just hit out of thin air and that match can be over in a heartbeat. That is a very dangerous move. And this is a very dangerous partnership between Leo Beckett and Eddie Asherts. I am scared for what they have planned for the rest of the NRW roster. Still to come tonight, we have our main event of the evening. Gavin Thorne going one-on-one with Cameron Rose. One of these men will meet Orlando Olave at the main event of Awakening to crown our first ever world champion. But we still have some more action to get to tonight. So let's get right back to ringside for some more action here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, here we go. It's time to get back into the action here tonight. And what a better way to get back into the action than with James Blackwell. James Blackwell making his second appearance here in NRW. Last time we saw him, he defeated Emilio Alma Jr. in singles action. And tonight he is ready to do battle once again. Subhuman James Blackwell. 6'1", 255 pounds from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This guy is a bona fide tactician, and we saw that firsthand against Emilio. There is not a single person or style that this guy can't read and exploit. One of the smartest individuals on the roster. His ring IQ, I believe, is topped by close to none here in this company. We saw that against Emilio. James exploited Emilio's high-flying tendencies to his advantage and ended up picking up the victory. And tonight he's looking to do the same. This is a man that I believe was snubbed, you could say, was snubbed from the World Championship Tournament. Guys like him, Ryan Lockett, Dakota Dobbins, I mean, these are guys who I could very well see being at the top of the card in the near future that just were not in the World Championship Tournament. That's not a diss towards the people in the World Championship Tournament. All those men, fantastic, phenomenal wrestlers, but guys like James, guys like Lockett, guys like Dobbins, even guys like Narvaez proved themselves to be main event level talent. But let's see who James Blackwell is up against tonight. Oh, here we go. Making his NRW debut. This is a very interesting matchup. Here comes Cody McKay. Cody McKay, 6'2", 228 pounds, from Bangor, Maine. This is one of, if not the best independent star from the state of Maine. The competition over in Maine is definitely not incredible by any means, but this is a very, very talented individual. I'm excited to see what Cody McKay can do now that he is in NRW, but he has a tough first opponent in James Blackwell. This is going to be a very, very fun match between two very fun professional wrestlers. Cody McKay sinking in. Cody McKay is here in NRW. And here he is to bring the fight to James Blackwell. This is going to be a very interesting opponent for James because Cody's not someone that I feel like would be easy to scout out and devise a game plan for right on the spot, but let's see if James can do that. Cody McKay, James Blackwell. Here we go. These two meet in the middle of the ring. Collar and elbow tie up. Start things off going again. Both men locking up. Oh, James sidesteps. Now here comes James. Cody hits him with that hip drop. And now here comes Cody. These two just brawling. Hip drop of his own by James. And now here comes Blackwell. Striking away. And now James. Look at this from James. James, oh, looking for a forearm, but Cody counters. Kicking out the leg. Here comes Cody. Knee strike. Drops subhuman James Blackwell on his back. And now McKay sends him into the corner. Ooh. Cody. What is he doing here? McKay. Oh, right after the leg of James. And Cody tonight looking to have a successful debut. James looking to advance his record to 2-0. Now Cody going after the leg of James. Cody now striking on that leg. As Cody, look at this by Cody targeting those legs of James Blackwell. Has a sharpshooter locked in, but James gonna roll through into a drop kick. Great evasion by James, and a pullback. No, Cody counters. Kick to the midsection. Oh, strike to the face. Drops James. Now Cody uttering some words to James, insulting him. Interesting, because Cody McKay, overall, I'd say he's a very good person. At least with how he presents himself, but sometimes he can do things that make you question him a little bit, but Cody definitely means well. Now with James, it's hard to put a read on how he is. Oh, backbreaker by Cody. James is not a very talkative man. That is a vicious double foot stomp. 230 plus pounds. Jumping on James Blackwell. Like I was saying with James has a more stoic personality. You aren't going to get a very good read on Blackwell. Sort of keeps to himself, and he's always scheming, I guess. But I guess that's what breeds good professional wrestlers. And now Cody going through. Oh, caught him, spine buster. James drops Cody with the spine buster. And now picking up McKay. Here comes James, knee strike. Drops Cody. Now into the corner goes Cody. Oh, exploder suplex. As his legs hit the corner. As Cody trying to crawl to the ropes, but James not allowing that to happen. Oh, sending him over. Knee. Drops Cody McKay. And now, kick to the midsection. And now pushing all of his weight on Cody McKay's ribs. And now look at this by James. James deciding on what his next move is. Look at this. Oh, right to the neck of Cody McKay. And now, what is this from James? Oh, brain buster on the knee of Blackwell. Cover by Blackwell. Is it enough to put away Cody? No, it is not. And now Blackwell circling Cody like a hawk. And now trying to jump at Cody, but Cody moves out of the way, and Blackwell just crashed and burned. Oh, neck breaker. Bouncing him right off the knee, and then throwing him into a neck breaker. Cody now catches him, and now driving him down. Cody just working James Blackwell. And now picking up Blackwell. Kick to the midsection. Cody has him up. And now driving Blackwell face first. What a move by Cody McKay. I guess if I were to describe Cody McKay in one word, creative would be the word that I would use. This is a very creative man. An example right here. Springboard Enziguri. And now McKay, Tornado DDT, drops Blackwell. Picking him up. Kick to the midsection. Now going after the arm. Hammerlock, Northern Lights suplex by McKay. Blackwell kicks out. And McKay has looked very, very promising here in his NRW debut. And now McKay looking for a kick, but Blackwell counters. Oh, forearm. Right to the face of Cody McKay. And now Blackwell driving him down, knees first into the mat. Kick out by McKay. And going after those knees is a very smart idea. I mean, if he can't walk, he can't go. And now here comes James, knee strike. Driving McKay to the outside. And now sending McKay back in the ring. Has him up. Look at the strikes by James Blackwell. And what is Blackwell thinking? Dragging McKay to the ropes. Oh God, what is this? James decapitating Cody. Metaphorically, of course, his head's still on his body. But that was vicious by James. And James isn't done. Oh God, he's trying it again. Oh my God, again going after the head. Using the ring as a weapon. And I feel like James has his target. He's been going after Cody's head throughout the entire match. Been punching him, slapping him. And now he's, the series of moves right there, very focused on trying to give Cody a concussion. But Cody gonna counter. And now teeing off with some strikes. Has him on the top rope. What is Cody McKay thinking? Uh-oh. Top rope, Falcon Arrow. And Cody has the power to pull off a move like that with ease. Cody now, now Cody's going to use the ropes to his advantage, going after the ankle of James Blackwell. Now here's Cody. Cody now driving Blackwell down with that suplex. Now Cody, he wants Blackwell up to his feet. Cody, what is this? Look at this from Cody! Very nonchalantly jumps over the top rope. And now picking up Blackwell. Cody now going with those strikes again. Oh, Cody dodges. And now Cody just striking away. But Blackwell won't go down. Driving him down with that neck breaker. What the hell was that? And now knee. Cody is on fire right now. And now going to the top rope, Cody. Uh-oh. Phoenix splash by Cody. Kick out by Blackwell. It is incredible that Cody can pull off moves like that at the weight he is. And now here comes Blackwell. And now James. Into the corner goes Cody. Oh! Going for, looks like a knee of sorts, but Cody moves out of the way and he collides with that turnbuckle. Here comes Cody. Oh! Face first into the turnbuckle. And now James, flying clothesline, drops Cody. These two have been going back and forth. And now James, face first into the mat with that face buster. And now rolling forearm, Cody counters with that jumping DDT. Plants James on his head as James rolls to the outside, but Cody following shortly behind. As these two have just been pretty much brawling at each other for the past so minutes. And now, what is Cody thinking? Cody is James. No. James with the counter. James, calf kick. Drops Cody. And now James picking him up. And again dropping him with that slam. And now look at James. The disrespect from James Blackwell. And now here's James again looking for a knee. Cody sidesteps it again and again with that DDT. And what the hell is it? What the hell? Cody just unbuckled the turnbuckle pad. This is not something we normally see from Cody. What the hell is going on? And that's going to end up biting him in the ass. Driving Cody into the exposed turnbuckle. I don't think the ref has noticed. And now James picking him up. Empty promise. 1, 2, and it looks like Cody McKay was Cody McKay's worst enemy. Last-ditch efforts by Cody, not something we normally see from him, at least in his time in the independent scene. Cody McKay would never resort to tactics like that. I'm so confused. But James Blackwell takes advantage of it and gets a huge win tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Lord. I am joined today by Dakota Dobbins. Now, Dakota, you are fresh off of an incredible victory from last episode's main event against Nick Narvaez. What is next for you?
Well, thank you, Mr. Lord. What's next for Dakota Dobbins is very simple. I'm going to continue to evolve and climb the ladder piece by piece here in this company. You see, I have just been a part of 2 incredible main events. I am already making waves in this company, and now it's about pushing further. It's about getting closer and closer to accomplishing my dream of being champion.
Listen, I know you weren't expecting to see me again after last week. We had our handshake agreement. We would see who the better athlete is, but after that match, there's a sour taste left in my mouth, and I don't think we figured out who the best athlete was. We figured out who the best athlete was that night. And I know you're sitting here thinking, I mean, what do I owe him? You don't owe me anything, but I think you owe it to yourself. You made this agreement. You make all these claims about how you're the biggest wrestling prodigy. You're the next big thing. Let's figure out who the real best athlete is on this roster. And the only way to do that is to see the layers to Dakota Dobbins. So here's what I'm thinking. You give me another chance to prove that I am the greatest athlete on this roster, why I'm an all-star. And we do it in a submission match. If you're truly this great, if you have this much potential, you'll beat me in all aspects of wrestling. Not just the ones that you excel at, but the ones that others can excel at.
Nick, maybe that sour taste in your mouth is me kicking you and then whooping your ass. You're right. I don't really have anything to prove to you. But why not, you know? We just put on a hell of a match for all these people last episode. Why not give them another show? I've already beaten you once, and hell, I'll beat you again. I know I am wrestling's prodigy. I know I'm the better athlete, so I am not afraid of showing you once again. You want a second up-and-close personal look of Dakota Dobbins? You must be some sort of psychopath, because I gave you that last week, and you're begging for more. You're on, Nick. I will face you in that submission match, and I will go 2-0 against you, and then I never have to see you again. Well, it looks like we're getting a rematch between Nick Narvaez and Dakota Dobbins next episode in a submission match. But ladies and gentlemen, the draw is in the house. Ryan Lockett is here, ladies and gentlemen. But like I was saying, looks like we're going to be seeing a rematch from last episode's main event. It looks like Dakota Dobbins and Nick Narvaez are not done with each other, but out comes Ryan Lockett, who has had a hell of a start to his career here in NRW. First, he tears the house down against Dakota Dobbins and gets a win. Second, he puts on an amazing match against Felix Larson last episode. And now it looks like he is out here to address the NRW fans. This is a man that has turned many heads recently with his incredible in-ring action. So one can only wonder why he is out here to address the NRW fans here in Indianapolis. But one thing is for sure, Indianapolis is getting a treat just by seeing Ryan Lockett tonight. Anything this man does is pure gold. But here we go. What does Lockett have to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, the draw, Ryan Lockett, is here. And I've come out here tonight because I've got some things on my mind to address the people. You know, seems to me everyone back there has been thinking why Ryan Lockett has been talking so high of himself back there, calling himself the draw. Why does Lockett think he's better than everyone? Why is Lockett getting main event treatment? You all saw that match against Dobbins in the main event. I think it speaks for itself why I think I deserve main event treatment. The draw isn't just a nickname. I come out here to perform for you people, and you people eat it up. You people sit here and you praise the wrestling I put on for you each and every week, and I love it. I put asses in seats each and every week. Ryan Lockett comes out here because he loves wrestling. And fans come to see Ryan Lockett because they love Ryan Lockett and they love wrestling too. But that draws me to another point of why I'm out here. I'm starting to feel like some recognition is coming my way. Or at least it should be. Because I know you all saw the match I put on with Dobbins that tore the house down in this company's very short history, often seen as one of the best matches we're yet to see. You also saw me put on another classic with Felix Larson, and I have absolutely zero intent of slowing down. But with this, I think some opportunity has been earned. I think this company needs to sit back and evaluate where the real assets are. There's this world title tournament going on, and there's no Ryan Lockett. There's Awakening coming up, and there's no Ryan Lockett. So that leaves a question for what does the draw do at the first pay-per-view, and the draw waits for an answer. So I come out here to propose a question to the fans, to management, what do you do with the best on the roster? What do you do with the man that sells the tickets? You want your first pay-per-view to be successful. You need the one that sells the tickets there. You need the one to put on the 5-Star Classic. You need the guy, and I promise you, so help me God, Ryan Lockett is the guy. Crane, I know you're listening. I know everyone back there is thinking, what the hell is Ryan Lockett talking about? I am leaving you with not a choice, but with a demand. You will find something for Ryan Lockett, and you will find something for these fans to care about.
Statement made by the Draw, Ryan Lockett. Ryan Lockett is going to find his way onto Awakening one way or another. And Trevor Crane would be a damn fool if he didn't put Ryan Lockett on Awakening. But ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. Speaking of Awakening, it is time for our main event matchup. Gavin Thorne versus Cameron Rose. One of these men will headline Awakening with Orlando Olave to crown our first world champion. Let's get right back down to ringside and get our main event underway.
Listen, sir, you gotta keep your talent under control, man. I didn't sign up to be like a personal interviewer or anything. I mean, this is getting ridiculous.
Trevor! Where's that fake-ass wannabe god, Trevor, huh? Show me where he is, right now!
Who the hell do you think you are? I have no idea where Gabriel is right now. And then you go and put your hands on somebody who's not even a wrestler? A backstage official? I will get you, Gabriel, next week, but you do not lay a finger on anyone else back here. Do I make myself clear? Otherwise, you will be suspended indefinitely without pay.
Get it done, Trevor.
Can we get some medical staff out here, please?
Well, I hope Adam Lord gets that medic, because goddamn, Aaron Hallows just threw him into the oblivion. But it looks like next episode we're getting Aaron Hallows and Gabriel Morningstar face to face. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. As out comes Cameron Rose, who has been an underdog in this World Championship tournament since the beginning. And now has a very tough opponent in Gavin Thorne in his way of main eventing Awakening against his friend Orlando Olave. It's been an interesting relationship that's formed between Cameron and Olave. Those two have hit it off ever since arriving in NRW, and now they have the opportunity to face each other in the main event of our first ever pay-per-view for the World Championship. Cameron Rose defeated Callum Thane in round 1, which was considered a major upset, and then defeated Vea Akiona in round 2, and now finds himself again as an underdog against Gavin Thorne, who, when it comes to previous experience being a top-level talent, Gavin Thorne has it. This man dominated the California independent scene and now is one step away from foiling the plan of Orlando Olave and Cameron Rose and ruining pretty much everyone's dreams and mood, because let's be honest, we want to see Cameron Rose and Olave duke it out in the main event, but this man could throw a wrench in all of those plans. And he'd do it with a smile. The problem, Gavin Thorne is here. Gavin Thorne defeated Zach Gibbs in round 1, and then defeated Alan Esteban in the quarterfinals to find himself main eventing Riot once again. This is Cameron Rose's first main event, so the pressure is on. Gavin main evented against Alan Esteban and beat Alan Esteban. This is a big match. And I know one man who is watching very closely, and that is Orlando Olave cheering on his friend, Cameron Rose. Either way, whoever wins this match, we are getting an absolute classic at Awakening. Gavin Thorne has been very dangerous so far in this tournament, so it's going to take a lot out of Cameron to defeat the problem. But here we go. Big fight feel here in Indianapolis. Who is going to the main event of Awakening to face Olave? The bell is rung as Cameron sizing up Gavin. And this is what Cameron's going to have to do. Use his speed to his advantage. And now, oh, Cameron counter there. Rose sending Thorne into the corner, forearm to the face. And now Rose looking for a drop kick. Crashes and burns. Here comes Gavin. Tilt-a-whirl DDT, but Cameron gonna get out of that. And now Rose, kick to the midsection. Cameron Rose, axe kick. Cameron Rose, definitely one of the shorter men on the roster, if not the shortest. 5'9", 185 from Billings, Montana, going up against the 6', 218 from San Francisco, California, Gavin Thorne. Not much of a stature difference, but Gavin Thorne does have the height advantage. Here comes Cameron driving down Thorne. Cover by Rose. And a kick out by Gavin. Sending Gavin in the corner. Oh, elbow by Gavin. And now Thorne, DDT, drives Cameron down. And it would be right up Gavin Thorne's alley to crush everyone in attendance's hopes of seeing Cameron Rose pull off the upset. Gavin would do that with an evil grin. Oh, half and half suplex. And this is what I'm talking about. But at this point, I feel like we got to stop doubting Cameron Rose. We got to stop doubting what Cameron Rose can do, because he has proved us wrong twice now. Defeating the more experienced Callum Thane, and then defeating the superstar Vea Akiona. Those are two men that Cameron on paper should not have beaten, but he did. And now Gavin Thorne, another man that on paper Cameron Rose should not beat. This is a man with too much experience to be beaten by someone like Cameron Rose, but we could see Cameron do the impossible. And now Cameron drives him down with the Frankensteiner. And now a beautiful corkscrew moonsault. And now here comes Rose. Oh, Rose now spinning Michinoku driver. Drives down the problem. Kick out by Gavin. And now Cameron. Here comes Rose. Rose with a huge wheel kick. Drops Thorne down. Sending Gavin to the corner. Cameron Rose. Oh! Huge calf kick on the corner. And we get to see Cameron's speed on full display. What Cameron lacks in stature, he makes up for in agility and quickness. Beautiful enziguri by Gavin Thorne. And now Thorne going to use his hard-hitting style and his brute strength to dominate Cameron Rose. And that is what he is doing. Cameron is at a huge disadvantage, both experience-wise and size-wise, as he's been in all of these matches. And we've seen it. We saw Vea Akiona pretty much throw him around the ring last episode. I mean, it has been hard for Cameron Rose to have any sort of advantage in these matches so far in the tournament, but he has made it this far based off of his heart and his overall talent. And that could be what wins him the match tonight, but that was an extreme just, I mean, Gavin just dropped Cameron on his head. And now, backstabber. Every time Gavin hits something on Cameron, I think he's going to break. It just looks so brutal. And now dropping him. Oh! Cameron sidesteps that. High kick. And now Cameron. Hurricane run, a spiking. Gavin Thorne on his head. Cover by Cameron. And Gavin gets the shoulder up. This is the biggest opportunity of both men's young careers. And they are not going to let it go to waste. Both men have the championship in their sight. They just got to finish the job. But sadly, only one of these men can advance. And now Cameron wants Gavin up to his feet. What the hell is he thinking? Cameron, drop kick. No, crashes and burns. But Cameron, oh, running into Gavin in a huge forearm. But Gavin right back up to his feet. Oh, as Cameron trying to use his quickness again, but Gavin able to break free. And now here comes Gavin. Oh my God, driving him down. Knee! Beautiful combo by the Problem. Kick to the midsection. Gavin has him again. Sit out powerbomb. Just lays Cameron out lifeless. Oh, Cameron catches him, but Gavin. Great counter, tilt-a-whirl DDT. Cameron waited a little bit too long to act on that counter, and Gavin took advantage. And now here comes Thorne. Thorne with the fury of knee strikes. Drops Cameron into the corner, and oh God, Gavin, knee! Those knees by Gavin are ruthless. 1, 2, and Cameron kicks out. I don't think Gavin underestimates Cameron at all. I think we've all been able to see what Cameron Rose can do, and now he's just yelling at him. Like I was saying, I think we've all been able to see what Cameron Rose can do. Gavin just has to focus on, God, advancing to Awakening. Kick out by Cameron. And now, once Cameron rose to his feet. Oh. Kick to the leg by Cameron. Cameron, what the hell is this? Driving him down with the leg DDT. Has him laid out. Cameron. Frog splash to go to Awakening. No. The Problem has other plans. You can feel the energy in Indianapolis. These two men want it. Look at this by Cameron. I mean, he pretty much just jumped over the top rope with that. That is the agility and speed on display. That is what makes Cameron so explosive. Kick to the midsection. Cameron Rose, axe kick. Drops Gavin Thorne. Picking up Thorne. Into the corner goes Gavin. To the top rope. Cameron. What the hell is he thinking? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Hurricane run off the top rope. Sends Gavin to the mat. And the crowd here in Indy on their feet. 1, 2. But Gavin Thorne is not down for the count just yet. Here comes Cameron. Oh, looking for that flip Frankensteiner, but Gavin drops him with the power bomb. Folds Cameron in half. And now wants him back up. Cameron gonna counter, but oh, Gavin breaking free. And now, oh, shotgun knee strike. Launches Cameron across the ring. And now here comes Gavin with those strikes. Boom! Cameron's knocked the hell out. Good God. Gut wrench. Power bomb. Cover him. I'd cover him. That kick looked deadly. That kick looked like Cameron was down for good. But Gavin is not done. Oh no. Exploder suplex. Cameron gets folded in half again. kick to the midsection. And now Gavin doing that brainbuster we saw multiple times so far in NRW. He might be done. Cameron's out. Cameron kicks out. And now he's back up to his feet. Rose still has heart, sending him into the referee. Flip. Hurricane Rana, Frankenstein, whatever. Cameron is on fire. Off the ropes, looking for a forearm. Gavin counters. Oh, counters again. And now those forearms by Gavin. And now tripping him up. The disrespect. Oh, God. Already. Hand. Oh, no. Cameron evades it. And now ripcord kick. This match is crazy. Cameron is the first man to evade the hand of God. And now Hurricane Rana spike DDT. Cameron, using his instincts, hearing Gavin's footsteps behind him, manages to duck the hand of God. And that might be the decision and the counter that saves Cameron in this match. What the hell? Avalanche German suplex by Cameron as the crowd is correct. This is awesome. Cameron double foot stomp. Holy shit! Sending Gavin back in the ring. These two are not slowing down. Cameron, oh my God! Hurricane Rana. Cameron's elite. Oh my God! 1, 2. Holy shit, I gotta catch. Never mind. I was gonna say I have to catch my breath, but Cameron is not slowing down for me. And now, drop kick. And now back to the top rope. Cameron is on a roll. Frog splash, but Gavin's gonna put a wrench in that. And Gavin goes back on the offense. Gonna try and slow things down with a gourd buster. My God. Oh, super kick as Cameron's head bounces off the turnbuckle. Gavin is unloading everything in his arsenal on Cameron Rose. To punch his ticket to Awakening, Gavin Thorne will do whatever it takes. Oh, God. Electric chair. German suplex. 1, 2, no. As the crowd here in Indiana, fully behind Cameron Rose and Orlando Olave main eventing Awakening. But does Gavin give a damn? No. He feeds into their hate. And he doesn't give a damn what any son of a bitch thinks about him. Gavin frog splash. 1, 2. Gavin Thorne, no. Thorne trying to put away Cameron, but is becoming ever more difficult. And now, again with that brain buster. 1, 2, this might be enough. No, it's not, damn. Every single episode, I am more and more shocked at what Cameron Rose can do. I want to see this kid go to the main event of Awakening so damn bad. And now, look at this by Cameron. He's going to steal it. He's going to steal it. No! And I thought Cameron just pulled a fast one on Gavin. As Gavin was arguing with the referee, here comes Cameron. DDT. My God. This match is insane. Here comes Cameron. Drop kick to Gavin Thorne, picking him up. Kick to the midsection. Butterfly. Arm drag. Kick out by Gavin. And these two are giving it their all. They are putting everything on the line for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to main event NRW's first pay-per-view event. Sending Gavin to the outside. Rose, what is he thinking? Tope Con Halo! My God! And for the third time this match, the crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." And now Cameron. What is this, Cameron? Rolling through, super kick! Super kick by Gavin! And now Gavin is eyeing his target. No! No! Hand of God! No! And Gavin might have just punched his ticket to Awakening. No! Gavin Thorne advances to the main event and foils the dreams of Cameron Rose and Orlando Olave as Gavin now celebrating. The crowd here pissed the hell off, and what the hell is he doing? Gavin? No! No! You son of a bitch! Gavin, no! No! God! Damn, no! Gavin! You motherfucker! Gavin! Sizing up Cameron. Olave coming to the ring. Orlando's trying to save his friend. It's too late! Hand of God! As Olave rushes the ring. Gavin nopes the hell out of there. Oh. And Cameron's lifeless. Oh, God. Gavin Thorne is one evil son of a bitch. As the crowd booing with all of their hearts. And ladies and gentlemen, Gavin now has his sights set on Orlando Olave in the World Championship. This is your main event of Awakening, ladies and gentlemen. The World Championship. We hope you enjoyed this episode of NRW Riot, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.